My name is Brother Tom Clammer, and I'm a retired priest with permission to officiate in the Diocese of Gloucester. It's lovely to be invited to take part in this occasional blog series. The Diocese of Gloucester is in my blood. I went to school at Tuts Hill Church of England Primary School and then at Wydene. When I began to discern a vocation to ordination, it was the Gloucester vocations team and the DDO who guided me through that process. It was this diocese who sponsored me for training, and it was Bishop Michael Perham who ordained me and who inducted me into my first incumbency in, let's see if I can still do it, Deerhurst with Apperley, Forthampton, Chaseley, Treddington, Stoke Orchard and Hardwick. Various circumstances lured my wife Emma and I away from Gloucester for several years, and I became precentor of Salisbury Cathedral in 2012, where I spent 7 very happy years there. In 2014 I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. MS is basically a disease that attacks the nerves of the body, making it more difficult for the brain to talk to the muscles. 8 years on from my diagnosis, my main symptoms are real difficulties with the left-hand side of my body. I can't really move my left leg or my left arm. And outside the house I operate mostly from a wheelchair. Salisbury Cathedral and I parted company in 2019, and since then I've been semi-retired, but also working a little bit freelance for various theological colleges and dioceses, including Gloucester. Bishop Rachel very generously granted me permission to officiate, and I found myself welcomed back by my sending diocese and parish, the parish of Tiddenham, down at the bottom of the diocese, where I'm lucky enough to exercise a small amount of active priestly ministry. No longer having the cure of souls anywhere means that I visit a lot of other churches now. And one of the things I am acutely aware of, and I'm actually fairly comfortable being quite provocative about, is issues around access. If it is true that if I turn up on spec one Sunday morning at a church, me and my wheelchair, it's just as likely that I won't be able to get into the building as that I will be able to. So expect me to be pushing a little bit around the areas of access, not just for the physically disabled, but really for anyone who wants to turn up for an act of worship on a Sunday morning. Enforced stillness has also allowed me to rediscover the contemplative side of our faith. I'm a Cistercian novice at the moment, and I'm beginning an adventure into a contemplative life. And that reminds me that the faithful, constant prayer of the contemplative communities are vital in sustaining the active ministry of the church. The one requires the other. Both are essential, and both feed and nurture the other.